previous section we have been studied the respective FM demodulation, and today we are going for the what is it called FM stereo multiplexing. Stereo multiplexing is a form of a frequency division multiplexing designed to transmit two separate signals over via same carrier. That is the thing, but two separate signals that are going to get to be transmitted over the same carrier. It is widely used in the FM broadcasting to send two different elements of a program. That is the thing, but in order to broadcast two different programs has to give spatial dimension to its perception by listener at the receiving end. That is nothing but in the FM broadcasting, what I got, as you know this one, we are sending a two separate signal over the same carrier. It means that when you are transmitting two signals over the same carrier, that is the thing, but we should have to give some spatial dimension. That is the thing, but we have to give the some time allotment. That is the thing, but different time slots. That is the thing, but in the different time slots for its perception. That is the thing, but for its perception by listener at the receiving end. That is the thing, but when you are providing some separation by sending it two separate signals with a different dimension. That is the thing, but with some different frequencies at some different frequencies, so that it will going to get to be the respected stations, the respected station for receiver he can receive properly. That is the what is it called, perception by listener at the receiving end. FM stereo transmission influenced by two factors. That is the thing, but the transmission has to operate within the allocated FM broadcast channels. That is the thing, but whatever it means that whatever the band frequency it is allocated for this one has to be allocated for this one. For generally the FM broadcasting, this one 88 megahertz to got a 108. This will be the allotted band of frequency. In that only we have to get to be got a transmission, and then it has to be compatible with the monophonic radio receiver. That is the thing, but monophonic radio receiver means that for any set it should have to get to be operate. That is the thing, but from the first requirement, what is that you got we have been making this one, the permissible frequency parameter. The permissible frequency parameter including frequency deviation. As you know this one, based on the frequency deviation, what I got, we have been calculating the respective modulation index. From that one you can come to know the respective transmission bandwidth. That is nothing but we have been saying it as a frequency parameter. And next one, what I got a second requirement, what I got, it constrains the transmitted signal configured. Whatever the transmitted signal you have been configured, that is the thing, but if you are splitting the number of stations, it means that it should have to get to be support. And here, what is this one? The figure shows the block diagram of a multiplexing system. That is the thing, but one is the transmitter, another one you got a receiver. And if you look at this one, what is that in the transmitter it consisting of? It consisting of you got a first one M, that is the thing, but ML of T and MR of T. That is the thing, but this denotes what that you got a respective microphones. That is the thing, but you got a microphone that can receive the respective signals, at the transmitting end. They are applied to a matrixer. That is the thing, but they have been applied to a matrixer. In that one matrixer, what it does, it simply sum the signal and difference the signal. That is the thing, but ML of T plus MLR of T, and then you got the ML of T and MR of T, this one. And here the sum signal is processed in the baseband form. That is the thing, but is processed in its baseband form. Whatever the respective signal that is going to get to be combined, it is in the baseband form. That is the thing, but what input signal you have been applied for the microphone, for that it is going to get to be processed. And here the difference signal is, you got whatever you got, the difference signal is how much the difference signal, and 38 megahertz. That is the thing, but 38 megahertz means that we have to frequency double. We have to make it as a frequency double from the respective whatever you got. We have to make it as a respective frequency doubler. And the derived frequency is how much you got. For this application we have been using it as a 19 kilohertz. And from the crystal oscillator we have been we have been doubling this one and applied to got a product modulator. We have been applying to got a product modulator. And once you are applying to the product modulator, then thereby introducing what is double sideband with suppression of a carrier modulated wave. In addition to this one, what I got the respective got a multiplex signal we are getting this one. What I got a multiplex signal, and whatever the multiplex signal we are getting, it is I got a here what I got a 19 kilohertz. As you know this one frequency doubler. From this one we have been doubling this one carrier frequency here is cos 2 pi fct this one. And here once if you are getting this one, then what you are doing this one, some pilot carrier, that is nothing but original pilot carrier we have been introducing for the coherent detection. That is nothing but for the coherent detection. Why you are going for coherent detection? In the what this one, as you studied in earlier, coherent detection in the sense that whatever the same carrier we have been using for the modulation process, the same carrier we have to reinsert at the other end. That is you got a respective got a coherent detection. And once if you are getting this coherent detection, the respective got a m of t, whatever the multiplex signal we are getting this one, m1 of t, ml of t, mr of t, and ml of t minus this one difference, and cos 4 pi fct, and you got a k 2 pi, it is frequency doubler. 4 pi you are getting it as a from the frequency doubler this one. And here once if you are getting the transmitted signal, next one we have to recover this one, recovering from the respective got a receiver. And whatever the multiplex signal we are getting, that one is recovered by frequency demodulation. That is nothing but a respective got a frequency FMU. M of t is applied to got a frequency demodulation method, that is the low pass filter, and you got a band pass filter, center frequency with the narrow band tone filter this one. And once if you are getting it as individual components, that is nothing but individual components of a multiplex signal, that is nothing but m of t are separated by 3 filters. That is nothing but they are separated by got a 3 filters, because you are getting it as a some signal as well as you got a different signal. For that reason we have to separate this one. The record signals is what I got the record pilot is frequency double. Why you have to get to be doubled here? Because here we have to reinsert this one, we have to reinsert this one. Finally simple matrix, what it does the reconstruct the left hand signal and you got a right hand signal as it is applied to got a respect to got a input of the transmitter microphone. Same thing we should have to produce at the respective got a speakers. This is about the respective got a